I first met Dawson Trotman when I was a Navy pilot and serving in Corpus Christi. We had a lot of people in Bible studies, and I was one of the leaders. We invited Dawson Trotman to come to Corpus Christi for about 4 or 5 days. After the time, he said, "Roy, after the war, you come and throw the lot in with us and come and live with us at our headquarters." And so I did this. So I stayed for 2 years in Dawson Trotman's home, was personally trained by him. After 2 years, he sent me to Texas, and I opened up the first navigator work between the East Coast and West Coast in Dallas, Texas. Then I suddenly got a telephone call from Dawson Trotman. Said, "Roy, there's been a great push in China. Thousands of people have come to Christ. We want somebody to go for follow-up. So I want you to leave Texas immediately and get to Shanghai as soon as you can." Well, by God's grace, I got there, the last American missionary to arrive on an American ship in Shanghai, and there I had the wonderful privilege of working for the Lord in Shanghai. Not a word of Chinese, but you know, we're brash and confident. I said, "Oh, 冇問題啊，沒有問題, no problem." I read in Genesis 13:17 that it says, "Walk through the land, the length of it and the breadth of it, and I will give it unto you." I said, I would like to claim that promise from the Lord. And so on November 11th, I decided to take Sunday, the whole day off, and walk from downtown Singapore all the way through. I began at the World War I Memorial. There were ships still coming in. I said, "Oh God, these ships are going around the world with cargo. Lord, I pray that the day will come when from Singapore we'll send men and women of God that will go to all the places where these ships are going and send people with the message of the gospel. Men and women can be raised up from Singapore that will put Jesus Christ as first in their life and be willing to go from here and around the world to give their lives for the Lord Jesus." I believe God has answered the prayer.
As I look back on this road I've traveled, I've seen so many times He's carried me through. And if there's one thing that I've learned in my life, my Redeemer is faithful and true. My Redeemer is faithful and true. My Redeemer is faithful and true. Everything He has said He will do, and every morning His mercies are new. My Redeemer is faithful and true. My heart rejoices when I read the promise. There is a place I am preparing for you. I know someday I'll see my Lord face to face, 'cause my Redeemer is faithful and true. My Redeemer is faithful and true. My Redeemer is faithful and true. Everything He has said Redeemer is faithful.